Alright, how's it going, guys? We are back. Sorry I missed video this week. Maybe two. I don't remember. Very busy week. I had somebody actually come into one of my other streams and ask me if I was going to finish the game. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to finish. Why wouldn't I finish? I realized then, oh yeah, I missed episode or two. But yeah, if I miss an episode or two, don't fret. I ain't going anywhere. If I plan on ending, I will let you know. I am still having lots of fun here and still have lots to do, so not planning on ending anytime soon. For anybody that doesn't realize, my main objective is Greg Tech 6, and I've got lots of things keeping me busy with that, and I'm now testing GTI as well. Anyways, let's get into what we're actually here to do, which is we have new Roboports now. We have small Roboports, which apparently we make 2 at a time, and we have large Roboports. And both of them are going to take AI cores. Both are going to take Americium beams and steel plates. Both are going to take rare metal. One is going to take Americium gears, and the other one is going to take the components. And the weird thing is, this one actually doesn't take a Roboport, where this one does. Alright, well, we're going to set them both up so we can take a look at them, and we're going to put them right here. Because we have our rare metal right here. And this is steel beam and iron beam. We're not going to need that, but we will need this, which is our components. So we're going to run that over here. Let's go ahead and set this for the small, and we'll set this for the large. And then we can do that. We're going to need to do one of these for each of these. And we're also going to set up one of these for both of these. And we need this to bring us the Emersite beams. How many does it need? 3. Yeah, we don't need it to bring us 200 of them. We'll just say bring us 10 from the buffer. And let's go ahead and get some power in here. Why did I put these here? These don't go there. These go here. Okay, so this is bringing the beam. I can copy that over to there. This one actually needs the gear as well. And we'll try setting that up for 10 as well. Oh no, it actually needs 20. Alright, so if it's going to need 20, I'll go ahead and tell it 100. That'll be fine. Okay, so we need steel and AI core. We have our AI cores right here. We will just run this right down along the outside here. And then we can move this back to there to take care of that. So now we have this coming, that coming, and we will also tell this to send us down our Roboports, which we already have made up above there. And there we go. 10 of those is perfectly fine. That'll take care of that. And then we just need our steel plates. And we have steel plates coming in right here. And what we're going to do is change this over to a blue underground, because that can still grab a hold of it. And then we can run that all the way down here. Except we have these coming in over here. So we're literally just going to go like this and have it come down right in front here. There's so many people going to have so many issues with me doing it like that. But it's fine. It works. Alright, storage box there. Storage box there. And hook them both up. We need this to go into that filter. And we're going to set this for everything. And we'll set it to 10 of them. That should be fine. Set this for everything. And we'll set this for 10 as well. Shouldn't need too many of those. Alright, so that gives me that. So, this thing is huge. So, this is an area right here that I don't have. Well, let's look at what it says here in the tooltip. So, this one has 8 times 3 megawatt charge rate. Internal buffer recharge rate is 12. Max consumption is 12. Minimum is 50. Its supply size is 36 by 36. Construction area is 68 by 68. Now the regular one is 50 by 110. So this is smaller, but it does the entire it's smaller by 36 to 50, 68 to 110. But if you notice, this one only recharges 4 at 1 megawatt. These charge 8 to 32, or 8 to 3. So we could change these out to the smaller ones, and these will be able to charge them more. But then the bigger one is 200 to 400, so it's like almost 4 times as much. It is 4 times for the supply. Construction area is literally huge. But I don't know that I'd want to change out all of these to the big ones, but I do think I'll put the small ones around for sure. I'm going to come over here and see just how big this area looks compared to the other ones. By the way, I had a malfunction with my solar panels over here. I'll show you when we get over there. I had to do a reworking of the way that I have it wired. I don't know how in the world I messed it up, but I didn't have as many of them actually sending any power to the grid as what I had laid out. And we do have all the solar panels now in place. The only thing we're waiting on is the energy storages to get in here. But I had some of these switched over. There's actually one somewhere in here. I seen it earlier. That is still backwards. And right there, that one. Oh, that one's still backwards as well. I need to get, oh heck, it look, 3 of them are backwards there. But I didn't have a full grid because they were apart. See, that one's backwards as well, but it's still connecting to the grid because most of them aren't backwards. So I do need to go fix those few. But because of that, we now have 2.5K. And when it's daytime, I'll show you guys when we actually get to daytime, I'm actually able to run the entire base. I think we're doing 900 off of those during the day, a little more than 900. Hey, look, this finally got done. Yay! Rip all this out of here. This is where I moved my copper over, and I didn't want to have the bots deal with all the copper that were in the boxes, so I just had a belt move it over. Anyways, let's go look right down here at how big this big guy really is. Holy crap, look at that. It's bigger than what my map is. Almost. Oh yeah, this is a normal Roboport. Just, you know, from there to there, that's its construction area. That is ridiculously huge. How many of these, that's going to take... And that's what I figured. It's going to take about 4 of them just to get power poles to it. And I bet the internal buffer of this thing is ridiculous. It's low on power, but that's because it was still charging. Max consumption 100 megawatts. Minimum is 1 megawatt. And its construction area is all of that. Well, that would be kind of nice for putting on my... will it fit? I don't know if that'll fit. I mean, that's going to waste a whole bunch of power, but I want to see if that... I don't think that would fit on my railroad. I'd have to change my tracks. I think this is a bigger footprint. Yeah, I'd have to spread my tracks out by 2 to fit that in the middle. That kind of stinks because then I wouldn't have to have all of these down along through there. Alright. I definitely think I will use this when I have another big ass project to do, like when we set up the fusion reactor. And it looks like it's about daytime now. But yeah, I never use the barely ever does this accumulator charge go down, because these things put out so much power. But we're not drawing that much right now. We're only drawing 700, almost 800. But we can do 6 just from those. I know it was higher than that earlier, so they must still be coming up. It may not be full daytime yet. And I was thinking about it. I think since we have those, I'm going to set up the fusion reactor to run off of the fission reactor, the regular reactor, because that regular reactor isn't really doing anything most of the time, unless I seriously put a heck of a bog on the system. We really don't use that reactor much, other than nighttime. Nighttime is the only time it's really running. So I think I'm going to take our reactor down there, and I'm going to set all the power coming from this going to power the fusion reactor, and then let that actually power the grid, which I'm hopefully going to be setting up in the next little bit. But now that we got that figured out, now let me look at one of these little guys, because I like to actually... Okay, so that's a little bit smaller, but not much. But it's also a smaller footprint. I think this would be nice to have around the actual factory, since it's only one tile, where these are 4. And they power more. They can power the bots faster. So I may go through and change a lot of these out to these little bitty guys, because I can put them more places. And I also want to get these made today, which are the new substations. And they're going to take an old substation, rare metal, beams, and processing units. They do a 24 by 24 area, where the old ones did 20 by 20. So it's only going to give us 4 each way, but that would be really nice down here on my fusion reactor, because I have to have these to take in the power here. And I think it would be, I think that might actually reach the other set to where I could power them from the outside, and I wouldn't need the inside ones. I'm going to check that out. But let's go ahead and get the substations built. I never grabbed substations, so I'm trying to remember now exactly where I built them at. This might take a second. I don't remember exactly where I built the substations at. They should be right over here somewhere. They're not down there. They're definitely not up there. Sure. Alright, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I found them. I built them right here with the other power poles. Makes perfect sense. The only issue is we don't have the processing circuits down here. So we're going to go ahead and just have those come in through the bots, and we're going to set them up right over here where we set up the Roboports, because we literally have everything right here. So we want that. Not really worried about the light version. I don't need lights on them. Let's bring this down, and that needs to go there. That'll take care of the rare metal and the processing units. And then we can just copy this to right there. That's going to automatically have the beams come in. So then I just need to put the substation themselves. And we'll just put 10, because I'm not going to need a lot of those. And I actually have 2 of them on me that we can throw into there. And then we can just copy this, put it right, not there, there. And then the only thing we have to change is this over to the substation. So as soon as we get our beams over here, which we should have plenty of beams, because I have a box over here completely full. Yeah, we got 9.6 of them, so we're good for that. And there's our substations. Alright, so let's go see if these are going to work the way I'm hoping they're going to work. Alright, so new substation. I'm not going to well, this pipe shouldn't be needed any longer, because that was only needed when I was moving things in there. So let's go ahead and take that out. And now this will actually be able to do... Oh, it won't. It just misses that inner one. Oh, that stinks. I'm one block off. Alright, well, so much for that idea. But it does look like it will connect to that, which is nice, because I won't have to have this any longer. It can actually connect to there. Can it connect to this one over here? If I take that out, move it down to there, take that out. Okay, they cannot connect across that far. Okay, so I will still have to have that right there to connect them. But that'll work. Okay. But that should mean that I should be able to get away with less of them down this way. Because that one goes to there, so the next one would need to be here. So I can take that one out. Now that should keep everything covered. And yeah, those are going off. But I still would need one down there. But these two do not connect, so that's a problem. Okay, so it has to actually be... Okay, it did say 24.5. Yeah, so it does do just... Okay, that makes sense. It just has to go to the half block. Alright. And that's connecting to those down there. It doesn't need to connect to those. So that'll work. Alright, so it doesn't really save me anything on this, but they are a little bit bigger. I don't really know that I need them, but if I ever do, it will be nice to have. Alright, and we're doing mining production 6 now. And we're going to work through these next. But I think I'm going to work on getting the fusion reactor built. I was looking at it and it's really nice. I have to say it's something I appreciate. It actually tells you in the tooltip how many advanced turbines it can support, which is 20. I love that. I don't have to sit here and try to figure out exactly how many to feed it. So, I like that. I'm lazy that way. Anyways, that's what we're going to work on next time. It's probably going to be a little bit different because I'm probably not going to show building it. I'm probably going to show it off after I build it. Unless you guys want to see me actually build it, let me know in the comments which way you would prefer. Either a quick video of showing you how I built it and how I connected it, or we can have a nice long video and set it all up. So let me know, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.